Zombie apocalypse.
Hello guys, welcome back to Intern Zone. I'm here with Revant and Pranav. Revant is a co-admin of Intern Zone, and congratulations Pranav for getting placed in Virtusa.
Thank you, Akash and Revan, for letting me to share the experience of my interview.
Can you please introduce yourself?
I am Pranav. I'm studying in BTech CSC third year at Srinidhi Institute of Science and Technology, and I'm very enthusiastic in learning new technologies, which are very applicable to real life. And my hobbies are playing badminton and cricket, etc.
Okay, that's great Pranav. Okay, congratulations Pranav for getting placed in Virtusa as a software developer.
Yeah, thank you, Akash and Revant, for letting me to share my valuable experience for this interview. And coming to my job role, I- I've I've been engaged in a power developer. I don't know what that means, like power developer means. First time I'm listening to that job role. Let's
Okay.
see what will happen. But I think we will be working on full stack development, Java developer, like kind of thing.
Okay. And can you tell me your package if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure. Uh, I got 6.5 lakh package CTC.
Okay, that's great. That's really great.
What skills did you develop in your early career?
Yeah, during pandemic, I tried to learn this. I tried to learn machine learning, and I created a new project, face mask detection, which is used to detect face mask, and
Okay.
and I learned few new machine learning algorithms like XGBoost, like the optimized code that brings a highest accuracy than other code. Like I've learned new algorithms, AdaBoost, XGBoost, like kind of thing.
Okay. Okay, Pranav, can you tell me like what is the process? Like how did you get into Virtusa?
Okay, this
Okay.
is a on-campus placement drive, and and there are the packages are divided into two types. Like one is 4 lakhs and another one is 6.5 lakh. So the coming to the pattern of the test, they will screening of the of our resume. Like basically, I also don't know what is the screening of of the resume. I think it will be like CGPA. I scored above 8 pointer. So basically, first round is a screening of a resume. So after first round, next round is a stage two, and in stage two there's no. I expected like few aptitudes will be there, but everything there are MCQs which consists of Java, SQL, and web development, and
Okay.
the questions are a bit moderate. Like if you try to revise well, you can do it.
Okay.
And
Like didn't they ask you any programs kind of in?
yeah, definitely. In coding, there are like total of six coding questions. In that, three are mandatory for to qualify for 4 lakh package, and remaining three are your optional coding questions. Like they are known as power coders. Like power coding one. Like it is similar to Act with Infinity pattern. Like three coding questions,
Okay.
and 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 that's it, I guess.
Like
Okay, okay.
how many questions did you solve in your exam?
I managed to do two programs with full execution and another program in mandatory coding section. And in third program, I'm being able to make 4 out of 6 test cases. And coming to power coding, I tried one power coding question, but the process it scored like 50% in first one and 20% in second one. That's it. I did. Like in power coding there are many test cases, like it is almost 12 test cases, so it
Okay.
couldn't able to pass.
Okay, then how many members got shortlisted for the next round?
I think when I check the list, it's like generally 135 applied for this company, and
Okay.
almost like 40 members got shortlisted for the
Okay.
second round. Like after the technique writing round, written test.
Okay.
How was the technical interview experience?
Yeah, basically the technical interview is like a uh, bit tricky, like tricky kind of thing. The interviewer asked me like he increased his level uh, by next question and next question, like the increasing in the level of the question, and coming to the first, initially he started asking me to explain the about the project you did in your college. And I told that I have done face mask detection, and he asked the whole explanation of the project. I able to manage to explain the project, and he started asking, giving suggestions that you can add more databases so that we can store the uh, faces of the particular person. Why? So it will be a real time. It will be more real time application than you did. So it's giving me suggestions like you can do even much better. Like is the interviewer is kind of like encouraging us to do keep on improving ourselves. Like, and coming to uh, after project I completed. No, they asked about Java questions.
Okay. Like, can you tell me few questions which they asked?
Okay. Hmm, what is multiple inheritance, and why does it support multiple inheritance in Java? That's one question. And second question, he asked about the difference between the sets and the union.
Okay.
And he also asked about the data structures of Java. Like they asked about hash sets, hash maps,
Okay.
uh, uh, and he asked about how do you compile Java programs, and what is the different? Can you differentiate between JDK and JRE, JVM,
Okay.
and come how?
Didn't they ask you anything about DBMS?
Yeah, they asked about the PBMS. They asked me to uh, write the commands for the for the given statements. They gave me the statement like how do you uh, how do you classify the student names with respect to their age. So I told the given statement like select student name from table name where age equals to a given condition, like age equals to 10, like that. And another also, he asked about okay, he asked about how to get how do you retrieve data that how do you get top second uh, rank from the given column. So I said he asked me to type in the chat. So however, I'm able to manage.
That was really great, Pranav.
Thanks.
So, out of 1 to 5, how will you rate your interview?
Of technical interview, huh?
Yeah,
Like I can give 2.2.5 rating for my interview. Like I felt like I didn't answer well, but like like they didn't I didn't see I didn't see satisfaction for myself, like the way I answered.
Okay.
Like I need to improve more.
how many got shortlisted for the HR interview?
Like after like around 20 people got selected for interview.
How was your experience in HR interview, Pranav?
So coming to the HR interview, they asked me about tell me about yourself in 30 seconds. So I able to say recollect what I rehearsal in front of my mirror. Uh, I was able to complete within less than 30 seconds. And coming to another question, they asked me about the for strengths and weaknesses. Strengths, I I told like I'm very confident and I'm optimistic and hardworking. I have a lot of patience. And I explained each and every line about my strengths. Coming to weaknesses, like, like I said, I said I stammer a lot, and I also explained how I can come over it. And like I said, like I'm practicing daily way in front of my mirror, and also being active in groups. Okay,
It's
that.
really great, Pranav. It's really great.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So, was there any service agreement?
Yes, there is a service agreement for 2 years. They also given me the joining bonus around 50,000 CTC plus joining bonus.
Okay. Is there any training before you join?
Yeah, definitely it will be. I think the training period will be around 3 months, I guess.
Okay. And what's the salary for the training?
Like same, the salary is for the CTC only. There's nothing uh, difference between the training period and normal working.
Okay. And what is your job location? Like, is it Hyderabad or somewhere else?
So coming to job location, they asked me this question. So will you be able to relocate? Means I said yes. I can work anywhere. So they have given me two options: Noida and Chennai.
Okay.
So I have to look into it. Like,
What did you ask? Did you ask any questions to the interviewer?
yeah, I asked one question for the HRs. Like, is people employees in Virtusa still working remotely, or they're coming to office? I asked that question. So they replied that they are still working in the remote areas. When the situation, when we get proper guidelines for the going to office, then we'll look into it.
So, Pranav, won't it be difficult for you to do 2 years in the same company because it was a service bond, right?
So uh, basically, so Virtusa is a MNC company. It has a good work-life balance, and they give proper hikes. I heard that they are giving proper hikes and on-site, and there's an opportunity for growing our career, and they also like they high their chances, like if you perform like at the peaks of the level, you might land into on-site projects also. So so I think this is a good opportunity to uh, grow my career in Virtusa.
So, before telling about the interview tips, please do subscribe for Intern Zone and please make this video 1,000 likes.
So what should I say? Like, so I'm also a student now. So I also keep learning from my mistakes. The one thing is you have to learn from your mistakes. Like before you attend, like attend before companies, like what mistakes you have made, and you have to identify your mistake. That's the first uh, step. And correcting your mistake is also another big step. Like, so your performance will be keep improving if, for further interviews kind of thing. That's my first suggestion. And so learn go thoroughly through your like concept, like subjects, like core subjects, like all programming languages, Java, Python. Like mostly they ask programming from Java, like take all that one say theory part, like during MCQs and one. And Python, some it's your wish. Like if you want to code in Python, your wish. But coming to for my written test, they asked me to code in Java. There's no other options for me, so I able to manage it. And uh, and what and you have to, as a fresher also, they don't give high expectations on student, like will it be you shouldn't ever think about like you answered the wrong you shouldn't think that you answered the wrong answers like as a fresher we make mistakes generally. And yeah, coming to second point, as a fresher the hiring people will uh, will see their potential like will he be able to learn new things for the while for if we want to fit in their company. So basically you have to get impression from scoring good scores in online test, and you have to speak confidence like in technical interview you shouldn't be like confused, and you have to be confident uh, like whatever the answer may be, just give a attempt. They don't expect much from you, like they'll
Okay.
only ask maximum from our tech, college college subjects only. Like if you're able to answer the basic questions, you can able to uh, pass the technical interview. And the main thing is you have to be confident, and you have to go just you have to just go with the flow. You shouldn't stammer while answering the technical interview. If you don't know the answer, you can frankly say like I don't know the answer, but you have to say that I have to look into it. You shouldn't say like I don't know, like kind of thing. You have to give an a certain uh, you shouldn't say like you shouldn't say directly no. You should say that I think I have to look into it, the concepts. Then I can give a clarity like about the answers. So finally, what should I say? Like you have to prepare all your concepts. Like okay. Secondly, you have to check the resume. Like what did you add it? Like based on the resume, you have to prepare for it. Like in my resume, I just kept skills like Java, C++, Python, and SQL, and I didn't keep much. You shouldn't overweight your resume. You have to keep as simple as possible so that if you can understand your resume, then only you can able to get along the interviews basically. So that's my final tip.
Thank you, Pranav, for your valuable.
Thank you.
So before you get this job, how was the situation in your house and how hard did you work for getting this job?
So basically, uh, before attending Virtusa, I I also applied another company, startup company. The interview was a bit tough there, and they didn't select me. So I look into the mistakes I made earlier. So I corrected it, and I'm able to crack this interview second attempt. Like first attempt, in my first attempt, I didn't get the job. Didn't get selected. Before attending Virtusa, I also given an interview for a startup company. As So I don't want to mention the name basically, and
Okay, okay.
I didn't get selected initially, and and I checked and rewind myself like how was my interview experience. Like I found some flaws, like I was stammering while giving answers. So basically that was the main thing. Uh, so I kept all my things in mind, like which fault did you make, the, which are the factors did you like didn't select didn't what are the factors the company didn't select you. So I kept these things in mind. So I started learning from it. So compared to previous company, I performed even much higher. Like the performance was really great while attending Virtusa interview. So and like there was a high pressure for me. Like I want to. I want to crack CAT this year. There was a lot of barriers for me to for the preparation. So and also there's also for me there's also uh, there's a challenging thing for me also while before the interview, before attending Virtusa. So like semester exams and the interview was the, there was a clash between a sem exams and interview. So it was a big challenge for me, like whether to study for the sem exams or to prepare for the interview. So that's the main thing for me. That's the main challenging for me. So, but I able to manage myself by and I arrange a proper timetable for for balancing my sem exams and the preparation of my interview. So planning really works.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Pranav. Thank you, Revant, for making this interview a great success. And I want to tell subscribers to make this video reach 100K likes.